we've got two dogs. We've got the blue dog, whose name is Sonic, and then we've got the orange dog, whose name is Tails. And together, they make the Sonic Brothers. So strap yourselves in, get ready for a blue dog and an orange dog to have a wonderful time. So sometimes you face pitfalls, much like the pitfalls experienced by our friend, the dog Tails, and his friend Sonic, the other dog that is blue.
He got hit with the spike and he's fine. Look, he didn't. No rings required.
Yeah, I'm invincible.
Now, how would you like a dog like that?
I would like him quite a bit. I would take him to dangerous situations in public, and I would scare random people by putting them in situations that would make a normal dog uncomfortable. Say there, sir, Mr. Roller Coaster Technician, and then I'd wink over at my friends who are in on the joke. Mr. Roller Coaster Technician, why don't you let my dog on the roller coaster, and I promise I'll hold on to him the entire time. I would take a drink from my novelty sippy cup, and I would give him a coy look like, are you going to let me dog on the roller coaster?
I said I promised I'd hold him, mate. I don't want to make a scene,
I promised
mate.
I'd hold him. I don't want to make a fucking scene. I paid the fucking ticket. I paid for the fucking dog's ticket. The least you could do is let the dog ride the roller coaster.
Don't make me lose my shit, mate.
I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to make a scene. I'm going to put this on Facebook, and you're going to be fucking living out of a box in a year's time. I don't mean to be unpleasant, but I will fuck your mother. And of course, it'll let me on the roller coaster after that. And at the highest point, I'll give a cheeky smile to my friends and another wink, and then I'll throw the dog off the roller coaster, and you'll fall to his almost certain doom. At which I will wink again at my friends as I pull back into the station, and everyone's looking on in horror. I'll say, "Look, my dog isn't hurt. You could rub his belly. He's completely fine. He only experiences pain for only a short while."
It was this guy letting me on the coaster anyway.
He hates dogs.
And I'd say it on my breath, I'd be like, I'm just kidding, mate.
And then I wink to me friends.
Did you ever see that movie, Homeward Bound?
Oh, about... There has a few dogs in it.
They put the fingers in the animal's lips and they go, ah, wah, wah, wah. You remember?
I remember.
Remember when they do that? They go, ah, 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 ah.
I remember when the director, who was in frame, stuck his fingers in one particular dog's mouth, and the dog, who didn't have any control over the situation, just kind of stood there. And he started pissing and shitting all over the director. It's an uncomfortable part of the movie. I'm not sure why they let it in.
You watched it, didn't you?
I did. I paid for it. I allowed it to happen. I was complicit.
I bet you got it on VHS from Pizza Hut.
I do have several copies of it. Well, it's not exactly free if you're paying, $17.
Well, stuffed crust pizza back in the day was premium, mate. But where we come from, we don't call them pizza, we call them stuffed crust rounders, mate.
Get those stuffed crust rounders.
Stuffed crust rounders.
I'm quite partial to the hot dog crust myself.
Beef tube rounders.
The beef tube rounders, if you will.
Yeah, beef tube rounders. I remember that, mate.
I can actually go for a beef tube rounder.
No. You got to get it right, because if you ordered it wrong, you got to say beef tube stuffed round.
Right. So I'm going to get a beef tube stuffed rounder.
Could you put a copy of Homeward Bound on that, too? Oh, yeah, mate. I remember that when I was a kid.
Yeah, Homeward Bound, stuffed beef tube round.
No. Beef tube stuffed rounders.
So here's my question. Why are the orbs blue and red when they should be blue and orange to represent the two dogs?
Well, times were different then. Back then you had Bruce Willis and Haley, remember, in that movie.
I remember Haley. I don't quite remember this Bruce Willis.
Well, in our country we call him Bruce Wiljohn.
I suppose he is some sort of Chinese.
No, he was a ghost. And so in this game, Orange Dog is a ghost. That was all the rage back then because it was made in the 90s. This is a sign that he's not real.
Oh my god. No, this is real. I'm not real.
No,
You're not real. We're all just blue dogs running at orbs.
It's fine. Now you're back on the Green Hill Zone now.
Oh, it's okay. I was having a bit of an existential crisis.
I thought if I'm not going to be able to jump on a crab or fight a robot soon, I'm going to lose my shit. Like, I don't think I can do this Australian voice anymore.
I know, we have to stop doing that.
It's taxing a little bit.
It really is.
Sonic?
Sonic,
What are we doing, Sonic?
Daddy,
I told you to stop calling me daddy.
what are we gonna do today, Daddy?
Storyline was way richer than people really knew.
Daddy, Daddy,
I told you to stop calling me daddy.
I'm not your daddy.
We gotta stop Eggman.
I thought his name was Robotnik, Daddy.
No, we call him Eggman.
Now we call him Eggman.
Now we're gonna run real fast. Right? You can use your tail. And I'm gonna barge through that building. And I'm gonna go under that water, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
Okay, we gotta go on the loop-de-loop. Yeah, we're not gonna go on the loop-de-loop yet. And we're gonna charge that casino. And we're gonna pull that lever. And we're gonna win big rings, alright?
Can I have a Shirley Temple, Daddy?
Yeah, my name is Speedhog.
The dog.
Speedhog the dog.
I'll get you whatever I do, Speedhog.
In Sonic Adventure, they're outside the casino, no less. They're trying to get the Chaos Emerald, and then Robotnik shows up, and they're like,
Haha, we beat you, Robotnik. We beat you, Eggman.
and then he just sprays them with sleeping gas. And they're just like, "Ah,
Oh, God, no.
now I have the emerald, you little rodents. And then he flies away. It's like, but they're asleep. Alex, they were asleep.
So they didn't hear.
No, Alex.
What?
They were asleep. And, I mean, he could have killed them with literally anything. He could have laid them in the road during rush hour traffic. Right?
You go here. Tails, you go here.
Look at me, I'm Sonic. Ha ha ha. Eggman. Oh no, Eggman, no. Don't leave me in traffic like this. He could have poured molasses in their ears. He could have thrown them their bodies into the chow garden. And he would have said, "Chow down, chows."
Oh, we're so hungry. You haven't fed us in so long. I hate that I have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways out of desperation and hunger.
At least he articulated his reasons, right?
Yeah.
He must be afraid the police are gonna show up. So he just had time to spray him with sleeping gas. And then
Hey, what are you doing with those animals?
All right, so what was your final verdict of the Sonic movie?
I liked it and I want more. I thought the dance
That's your
number was
space.
a bit out of character, but people seem to enjoy that, so I didn't really say anything to the contrary. If Sonic danced, that would be fine. That kind of goes with his personality, but seeing Robotnik dance is kind of
It turned you on a little bit.
It turned me on in ways that I never thought were possible.
I bet you don't remember the Pokemon movie.
With Detective Pikachu looking for...
Detective
He's in the room with all the coffee cups and he's shaking all the coffee
Yeah,
cups,
yeah,
looking for the
yeah.
coffee. It's hilarious. I
yeah,
love
yeah.
him. Love that scene. Love when he's shaking the coffee
Yeah,
cups.
I know. In the
I
theater,
can watch
you
him
were-
doing that on a loop
You were embarrassing me in the theater, Alex. You were embarrassing.
because I was going, ha ha ha, yeah! Oh, I got bread. Oh, go pee. I got bread. Come here. Look at his little arms. Look at his little arms. Come here.
Yeah, but that Pikachu movie, that was a very forgettable movie, Alex.
No, it wasn't. He found his dad in the end, and his dad was Pikachu. And I'll remember that till the day I die.
I wish my dad was Pikachu.
Daddy.
Who's Bobby?
Who's Bobby?
Is the Bobby Evie? Say Bulba Bulba if Bobby is Bulba.
What do you even call that speech impediment?
It was originally Baby Moreau, so it was like his face was all just smashed together. Am I gonna be beautiful one day, Bobby?
Am I gonna be a beautiful butterfly one day, Bobby?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, of course. Oh,
Just shaking her head. Like,
now here's your chloroform rag.
Am I gonna sleep for a long time, Bobby?
Yeah.
you may not think it, but the Sonic universe is hot chick heaven.